Okay, today we're going to tear apart a motor. It's a Heinze motor. This is one similar used on the old GM fans. It has a switch in the back, and that's real important because most of the time they're broken. And once they're broken, there's really nothing you can do about it. But this one seems to have a good switch. The wiring is really bad, and we're going to see if we can try to repair this motor. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the badge off of here. And all it is 2 screws. And the badge lifts right off. And if you can look down in there, you can see the switch, how it works, and it looks good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take off the nuts that actually hold this together here. One back, one on top. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, next thing you can do is tap this off. Sometimes you gotta tap it. Use a rubber hammer, tap it, and it'll come off. You gotta be real careful because this is still connected to the motor. As you can see, that's what turns it on and off the motor. Don't break this, whatever you do. You also have shims here. I can pull one off. Be sure that all the shims are still on the motor here, or the armature. Sometimes they stay here, but you're going to need this and then some depending on the play here. Okay, we got it apart. I did all my soldering, got the new wire soldered up. I just need to solder this back, but I got to get this clean and painted. I'm going to clean up the armature. You can see how bad it is right there. And then clean up the brushes. And we should be able to put it back together, hopefully, and keep our fingers crossed. It should work. Okay, this is everything cleaned up, ready to be painted, wire soldered. So once I get everything cleaned up, painted, put together, or going to put together, I'll film. Okay, now that we got everything painted, it's ready to go back together. I've got the armature back in with the brushes against it. And as you can see, I still got to solder this part with this wire right in there. And once I get that done, then I can start putting it all back together again. Okay, got it done, got it put back together. As you can see, it's ready to go. Nice. Running really good. And like I said, this is the older motor that GM used for their fans. And I'm going to be rebuilding the newer motor that a lot of people, let me find one. This one's been rebuilt, but this is the newer motor that GM used also. So I'm going to be rebuilding one of these, but I just want to show you this one. This one's probably the harder of the 2 motors to rebuild. The other one's a lot easier, so I just wanted to get this one out of the way, and hopefully you guys like that video.